Picture this, it's 1976, a dusty, cramped garage in California. Two guys named Steve are building something. No fancy offices, no big team, just a dream and a pile of parts. This garage wasn't pretty. It smelled like oil and old wood. It was messy. It was the beginning of Apple. Now look around you. Maybe you're in a small bedroom, or a corner of your flat. You have a camera, a cheap mic, and a laptop. Your studio is not a Hollywood set. It feels small, it feels temporary, it feels a lot like that garage. This is where big things start, not in shiny boardrooms, but in humble, forgotten corners. Your YouTube channel is your garage, it's your workshop, it's your laboratory. Every video you upload is a prototype. Each thumbnail you design is an experiment. When you hit publish and only your mom and your best mate watch, that's not failure. That's a test run. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak didn't build the iPhone on day one, they built the Apple I, a clunky wooden box that most people didn't understand. It was their first step. Your first 100 videos are your Apple I. They are raw, they are imperfect, but they are yours. They are proof that you are building something from nothing. Think about the energy in that garage. It was pure creation. It was about making something you believed in. It wasn't about the money yet. It wasn't about fame. It was about the work. That is the same energy you need to bring to your channel. Don't worry about the subscriber count on the screen. Worry about the idea in your head. Obsess over the story you want to tell. Pour your soul into the edit. The magic isn't in the outcome, it's in the process. The garage is where the real work happens long before the world is watching. It's where you build your skills, brick by brick. So when you look at your small setup and feel discouraged, stop, reframe it. You are not a small YouTuber, you are an entrepreneur in your startup phase, you are an inventor in your workshop, you are an artist in your studio. This humble space is your launch pad. It's the place where you get to make mistakes without a million people judging you. It's your training ground. Embrace the mess. Embrace the struggle. This isn't the sign of failure. It's the sign that you are at the very beginning of a great story. Your story. It's easy to look at Apple today and see a giant, a perfect, untouchable brand. But the beginning was a different story. It was brutal. When Jobs and Wozniak took their first computer to a local computer club, people laughed. They thought it was a joke. Experts in the industry told them no one would ever want a personal computer in their home. They were rejected. They were misunderstood. And later the company even fired Steve Jobs. Fired from the company he started in his own garage. Imagine that. The world's biggest success story is filled with epic failures. Failure is not the end of the road. It's a stop sign that forces you to look around and find a new way forward. For every successful creator you see on YouTube, there are 100 failed videos you don't. There are channels they deleted. There are ideas that went nowhere. They got comments telling them they were boring, that their camera was rubbish, that their audio was terrible. They felt that sting of hitting publish and getting nothing back but silence. This is normal. This is part of the price you pay to be in the game. It's the universe testing you to see if you really want it. The journey of a creator is a mirror of Apple's early days. You will be ignored. You will face criticism. Your friends and family might not get what you are doing. They might ask when you are going to get a real job. They see a hobby. You see a future. That gap between their perception and your vision is where the hard work lives. You have to be your own biggest believer, especially when you feel like the only one. Steve Jobs believed in his vision for personal computing even when he was kicked out of his own company. That belief brought him back. So, when you get a nasty comment, or when a video you spent 40 hours on gets 12 views, remember this: you are in good company. You are walking the same path as the greats. They all faced the wall of doubt. They all wanted to quit. The difference is, they didn't. They used the rejection as fuel. They let the laughter echo in their ears and pushed harder. Failure isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign to get smarter, to learn more, and to try again with more intelligence. Your setbacks are not your story's end. They are the plot twists. There's a dangerous myth about success. It's the myth of the overnight sensation. We see a YouTuber with millions of subscribers and think they just got lucky. We see Apple's keynote and forget the decades of work that led to that moment. The truth is, there is no such thing as overnight success. There's only the grind that nobody sees. It's the thousands of hours spent learning, practicing, failing, and refining. It's the lonely nights editing until 3 a.m., fueled by lukewarm coffee and a burning desire to make something great. This is the reality. For a YouTuber, the grind is brutal. It's scripting, shooting, editing, making thumbnails, writing titles, and engaging with your small community, all for a video that might get a handful of views. It can feel like shouting into a void. You do this day after day, week after week. Most people quit during this phase. They can't handle the silence. They measure their effort against the results and decide it's not worth it. This is the great filter. It weeds out the people who want the rewards without the work. The ones who stick with it are the ones who fall in love with the process itself. Think about it. When you watch your favorite creator, you're seeing the final polished product. You don't see the 50 takes it took to nail one line. You don't see the footage that ended up on the cutting room floor. You don't see the creative blocks, the self-doubt, the technical issues. You just see the magic. But the magic is made in the grind. Success is just the accumulated interest on years of consistent daily deposits of hard work. It's not about one heroic effort. It's about thousands of small, boring, disciplined actions that add up over time. This is your mission right now. Don't chase virality, chase consistency. Don't aim for one perfect video, aim for 100 good enough videos. Each one will make you a little bit better. Your storytelling will improve, your editing will get faster, your on-camera presence will become more natural. You won't even notice the small improvements day by day, but after a year, you will be a completely different creator. The grind is your teacher, it's your mentor. It's the only path to becoming the creator you want to be, so learn to love it. No one is born an expert. Not a doctor, not an airline pilot, and not a top YouTuber. Every single person at the top of their field got there through training. A surgeon spends a decade in school and residency before they are trusted to operate. An athlete spends years training their body and mind before they even have a shot at the Olympics. Why would creating content be any different? Yet so many aspiring creators expect to be successful without putting in the work to learn the craft. They upload a few videos, get no views, and complain that the algorithm is unfair. The truth is, the algorithm rewards quality. It rewards good storytelling. It rewards content that keeps people watching. If your videos aren't performing, the first question shouldn't be, what's wrong with YouTube? It should be, what's wrong with my video? This is the mindset of a winner. They take ownership. They look for ways to improve. They invest in themselves. They watch tutorials on lighting. They take courses on editing. They read books on storytelling. They study what successful channels are doing and try to understand the principles behind their success. Your YouTube channel is not just a place to post videos. It is your school. It is your training facility. Every video is a chance to practice. Instead of just hitting publish and hoping for the best, do a post-mortem. What worked? What didn't? Where did your audience drop off? Look at your analytics not as a report card but as a roadmap. The data tells you exactly where you need to improve. Are people clicking away in the first 30 seconds? Your intro needs work. Is your watch time low? Your story probably isn't engaging enough. This is free coaching. Stop making excuses and start making improvements. Invest in your skills. You don't need to spend thousands of rands. There are endless free resources online. Learn how to tell a better story. Learn the basics of color grading. Learn how to design a thumbnail that makes people want to click. A small investment in your skills will pay off far more than a new fancy camera. The gear doesn't make the creator, the skills do. Treat yourself like a professional in training, because that is exactly what you are. The moment you commit to learning is the moment you start winning. So here you are, in your garage. The lights are dim, the views are low, and the dream feels a long way off. This is the most important moment in your journey, right now, this moment of doubt. This is where you decide. Do you pack it all in and call it a day? Or do you pick up your tools and get back to work? Do you see a dead end, or do you see a foundation being laid? The choice is yours, and it's the only one that matters. Because what you are building is more than just a YouTube channel. You are building yourself. Every video you finish, every new skill you learn, every small win you achieve, it all adds up. You are building discipline. You are building resilience. You are building a body of work that proves you can do hard things. This is the real prize. The subscribers and the views are just a byproduct of the person you become along the way. Your channel is a prototype for your future. It's a testament to your ability to create something from nothing, to face rejection, and to keep going anyway. That is a superpower in any area of life. Don't despise your small beginnings. Cherish them. One day, you will look back on these garage days with fondness. You will remember the struggle, the uncertainty, and the raw passion that drove you. You will tell the story of how you almost quit, but didn't. That story will be your greatest asset. It will inspire others who are standing where you are now. Your struggle is not a weakness, it is the heart of your narrative. So embrace it, document it, own it. The world doesn't need another perfect, polished influencer. It needs your real, messy, human story. So here's the challenge. Go back to your garage, look at your camera, look at your computer. See them not just for what they are, but for what they can become. Make a promise to yourself to not give up, to keep learning, to keep creating, to keep pushing that publish button even when it feels like no one is watching, because they will be. The world is drawn to passion. It is drawn to persistence. Your small start can and will become something great, but only if you believe it first. The work starts now. Go do it.